This is factoring a trinomial with a negative leading coefficient. That means that the number in front of x squared is negative. Okay, that's what it means. So we're gonna learn how to factor this type of trinomial. Now the goal here is to make the -4 positive. And how do we do that? First, we factor out a -1. And to do that, we write -1, then in parentheses, and then we're going to change all the signs on the polynomial. Therefore, the -4 becomes a positive 4x squared, the 12 becomes a -12, and the 7 becomes a -7. And I'm sorry, and this should be at 12x right here. Okay? So that is factoring out a -1. Now, this looks like what we've factored for the last several days, all right, where the polynomial has a positive leading coefficient, where 4 is positive. Now, let's go ahead and fill in our x. All right, 4 times -7 is -28. -28. And of course, the bottom of the x gets the coefficient of the x, which is 12. I'm sorry, which is going to be -12. -12. Sorry about that, -12. Okay. So we're using this polynomial now to factor. We're not using this anymore. All right. Now, you must be careful of is this. This -1 is a part of your answer, so do not forget about it. So I'm going to write it down here, -1. That's going to be part of my answer. So the question is now, what are the factors of -28? So when I add them, I get -12. And the answer is -14 and 2. Those are two factors of -28. So when I add them, I get -12. But when I multiply them, I get -28. All right. So my x is completed now. So let's move over to the box. Now, the first box gets the first term of the trinomial. So it's going to be 4x squared. The last box gets the last term, which is -7. And then we fill in two other boxes. This becomes -14x, and this becomes 2x. And then this is what we've been doing for the last several days. How to find the terms on the outside. Okay, let's look at the first row. The common term between 4x squared and 2x is 2x. That is the common term right there. Okay, and then if you look at it, 2 is the highest factor between 2 and 4, and x is the highest factor between x and x squared. So that's why it's 2x. All right. So let's go to, sorry about that. So this should be 2 right here. So let's look at the column now. I have a 4x squared and a 14x. The highest common factor between 4 and -14 is 2, and x squared and x, the highest factor is x. All right, so that's 2x. Now I ask myself, for this space, I ask myself, what times 2x gives me -14x? And that is -7. And what times -7 gives me -7? And that is 1. So my factors are 2x minus 7 and 2x plus 1. Okay? Remember, minus sign is a part of the answer. That is part of the answer. So your answer is -1 times 2x minus 7 times 2x plus 1. Okay? And let me fix this. This is plus 1 right here. All right, let's try one more example. Okay, let's do this one. All right. Again, if you notice, the leading coefficient is negative, right? So I want to make that positive. So I'm going to factor out a -1. So I'm going to have a -1 parentheses. Then I'm going to change signs on the polynomial. The -2 becomes a +2. So we're going to have 2x squared. The -5 becomes +5. 5 is positive, which is positive 3. Right? So this is a polynomial I'm going to factor. Let's go to my x now. For here, I'm going to put 2. I'm going to put 2 times 3 is 6, so 6 goes right there. And then the bottom of the x is a 5, right? Which is the coefficient of 5a. Now you must ask yourself, what factors of 5? So when you add them, I'm sorry, what factors of 6? So when you add them, you get 5. That is 2.3. When I multiply those two, I get 6. And when I add them, I get 5. So let's move over to my box now. My first box gets 2a squared. My last box gets 3. And my total boxes becomes 2a and 3a. Right? And that's from the x. Now remember, don't forget the minus 1. That's part of the answer, so I'm going to write it down here, minus 1. So let's finish up now. Let's finish off the finding terms that goes on the outside of the box. Right? So for the first row, the common term is A. A is my common term in the first row. For the first column, right, my common term is going to be 2A. Right, 2A. Because 2 is the highest factor between 2 and 2. And then for the a squared a, my highest factor is a. All right, so I must ask myself now, what times 2a gives me 2a? And that is 1. Okay. So what times 1 gives me 3? And that is 3. All right, so my factors are a plus 1 and 2a plus 3. All right, okay, that's it. So it's the same process as before. The only thing is that whenever the leading coefficient is negative, right, we have to factor out a negative 1 by changing the signs of the polynomial. All right, guys, thanks.